Life isn't short. We're the ones who waste it. Imagine your life as a gold coin. Every day you spend a part of it. The tragic part? Most of us don't even know what we're spending it on. We let time slip through our fingers unconsciously. We rush, we work, we fill our days with tasks, notifications, obligations, and by nightfall, we feel like we've done everything except what truly matters. So let me ask you a simple question. What if the real problem isn't that life is short, but that we don't know how to live it? This is exactly what Seneca, the great Stoic philosopher of the 1st century, wanted to remind us of in his masterpiece De Brevitate Vitae, On the Shortness of Life, a text written 2,000 years ago, yet more relevant today than ever. In a letter to his friend Lucilius, Seneca writes, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it. Life is long enough and a sufficiently generous gift to accomplish great things, if we use it well." In other words, time isn't our enemy, our carelessness is. And today that lesson is more urgent than ever. We live in an age of information overload, yet attention scarcity. We have tools to save time, yet we're busier than ever. We have instant communication, yet we rarely take the time to really listen. We've been taught to manage money, careers, image, but who taught us to manage our inner time? Every morning, we wake up with the silent promise of later, time to live, time to love, time to create, time to rest, but later almost never comes. This is where Seneca's Stoic wisdom hits hard, because it doesn't talk about some abstract ideal or distant morality. It talks about now, how we live each passing minute. Life, if well used, is long, a deceptively simple line, yet it can completely shift how we see time. In this video, we'll dive into the art of living according to Seneca, how to stop wasting the time you've been given, how to regain self-mastery in a chaotic world, and how to turn every day into a conscious act of living rather than a relentless race. You'll discover that long before the digital age, Seneca had already identified the 3 major traps that steal our lives and the powerful antidotes to overcome them. So stick around until the end, because we're not just exploring Seneca's ideas, we'll also see how to apply them today in our modern lives to finally learn to live before we die. And if this resonates with you, if you feel like me that life deserves to be lived more deeply, consider subscribing to the channel. It's free, it helps me keep creating, and most importantly, it's your first small conscious step to take back control of your time. All right, let's go. Part 1. Time, our most precious asset. It's not that we have little time, but that we waste a lot of it. Seneca, On the Shortness of Life. These words, written 2,000 years ago, feel like a prophecy today, because in truth, our era has more tools than ever to save time, and yet we never seem to have enough of it. Every day, we chase minutes as if they're slipping through our fingers, when in reality, we're the ones letting them vanish. We tell ourselves, "I don't have time," but the truth is, we do. We just don't protect it. Seneca confronts us with a harsh paradox. Life is not short. It only feels short to those who waste it. For the one who chooses to live consciously, it stretches long and full. Life is long enough and ample enough to accomplish great things if it is used wisely. Seneca. So what does it mean to truly use life wisely? Conscious time versus mechanical time. In our modern world, we've fallen for an illusion that filling our days equals living. But filling is not the same as living. A day packed with tasks isn't necessarily a rich day. We confuse activity with vitality. We think we're alive because we move, produce, and check off boxes. But often we're on autopilot, moving from task to task without ever asking why. Seneca would say we aren't living our own lives, but the lives others expect of us. Lives dictated by notifications, schedules, urgent demands, and expectations. It is not death that steals our time, but our own negligence. Seneca. He calls for a radical shift. Stop counting hours. Start inhabiting them. Modern time thieves. Look around. Distractions have become our new chains. A notification here, a video there, a meaningless chat. Suddenly, 2 hours are gone. We think we're relaxing, but often we're just avoiding emptiness. The same emptiness Seneca warned about as the dispersal of the soul. If Seneca lived today, he might not write to Lucilius, but to you, asking, "You claim you don't have time to learn, reflect, or truly live. But how many hours do you hand over daily to distraction?" The problem isn't technology or society. It's the lack of awareness in how we spend our time. We treat minutes as if they're infinite, when in reality, they are our most valuable currency. Memento mori. Remember that everything passes. Marcus Aurelius, another great Stoic, wrote, "You act as if you have 10,000 years. Remember that death is watching you. While you live, while it is still possible, become a good person." This isn't morbid. On the contrary, it gives incredible power to every moment. When you remember your life is finite, each moment gains meaning. You stop postponing what truly matters. You stop wasting attention on things that don't nourish you. Seneca saw time as a spiritual capital. What you invest in your inner life, no one can take away. But what you give to distractions, anger, regrets, is gone forever. We own nothing except our time. It is the one thing nature has shared with us equally. Seneca. Here's a simple question. If you had to rate out of 10 the quality of the time you actually live each day, what would it be? Not the quantity, not the productive hours, but the presence, awareness, and depth in your actions. Do you fully live moments with those you love? Do you take time to learn, reflect, breathe? Or do you drift through your days like a machine, always busy but rarely alive? Seneca might answer, "Those who complain life is short are the ones who squander it without understanding it." Time isn't your enemy, it's your mirror. It shows how you live, not how long you live. Next, we'll explore the 3 illusions that steal our precious time: endless preparation, aimless activity, and the illusion of control, traps Seneca already identified, now amplified in our modern world.
Part 2. The illusions that steal our lives. It's not that life is short, but that we make it so. It's not that we lack years, but that we waste them. Seneca, on the shortness of life. Seneca isn't talking about a shortage of time. He's pointing to how we misuse it, trapped in mental illusions that quietly rob our lives. What's striking is that these illusions are even more prevalent today than they were in ancient Rome. He identifies 3 main culprits: the illusion of endless preparation, the illusion of constant busyness, and the illusion of control. The illusion of endless preparation. We keep postponing the moment of living. Seneca. How many times have you said to yourself, "I'll enjoy life once I have more time. I'll start creating when I'm ready. I'll take care of myself after this busy period"? This is one of humanity's greatest illusions, believing there's a perfect moment to start living. But that moment doesn't exist. There is no later. There is only now. Seneca warned, all of life is spent waiting to live. Modern life has perfected this trap. We keep planning our future, careers, finances, projects, while forgetting to experience the present. We build never-ending to-do lists and tell ourselves, once I achieve this, then I'll be happy. But as soon as we reach that goal, we move the finish line further. Life becomes a project to optimize rather than an experience to inhabit. It's like spending your entire life packing for a journey, but never leaving. Seneca reminds us wisdom lies in living here and now, not waiting for perfect conditions. While you delay living, life passes by. The key isn't better planning, it's being fully present in each moment. The illusion of constant busyness. Being busy is not the same as being alive. Seneca. In imperial Rome, Seneca noticed people rushing from dawn to dusk, convinced that busyness equaled a life well lived. Yet, he said much of that activity is just a flight from oneself. Sound familiar? Today, our days are overflowing with tasks, messages, meetings, notifications. We've confused motion with direction, productivity with depth. We've become masters of being overwhelmed. But overwhelmed by what, exactly? It is not idleness that ruins us, but being busy with meaningless things. Seneca. Modern overactivity is an elegant way to avoid confronting our inner life. In silence, we face our doubts, fears, and true desires, and often that scares us. Montaigne wrote, "Our greatest folly is wanting to be anywhere but where we are." What if true education isn't about what you learn, but how you learn to live? Discover how Montaigne shows us to get the most out of life, reflect deeply on ourselves, and truly learn to live before we die. The link to the video is right there or in the description. This constant need to fill every minute hides a deeper inner vertigo. Seneca reminds us, rest is not doing nothing. It's reclaiming control over our time. He doesn't condemn action itself, only action without direction, which exhausts without elevating. The illusion of control. We live as if we were immortal. Seneca. This is perhaps the subtlest illusion. We act as if time belongs to us. We make plans, forecasts, and promises. We speak of the future as though it's guaranteed. But the truth is, nothing belongs to us except the present. Epictetus, another Stoic master, said, "Some things are up to us, and some things are not." What if you could take back control of your life just by changing how you see what's in your power and what's not? Epictetus teaches us to focus on what we can truly influence and find calm in the face of what we cannot. Discover the keys to inner freedom and peace of mind drawn straight from Stoic wisdom. The link to the video is right there or in the description. Time passing is not up to us. You can manage your schedule, but you can't control time itself. You can organize, plan, and strategize, but you can't dictate how long you'll live. Seneca invites us to practice lucid detachment. Accept life's fragility not as a threat, but as a reason to live fully. Life is a loan, not a possession. Seneca. This perspective is freeing. When you stop fighting time, you finally begin to inhabit it. When you stop demanding the world obey you, you discover serenity. In summary, Seneca doesn't criticize an active life. He doesn't want us to do less, but to live better. He asks us to reclaim the only thing that truly belongs to us, our attention.
because ultimately, the quality of your life depends on what you give your time to. Every moment spent on fear, distraction, or procrastination is a piece of life you'll never get back. Next, we'll see how Seneca teaches us to become the master of our time again, not by chasing every minute, but by learning the art of presence. True power isn't controlling time, it's living fully within it. Part 3. The Art of Living According to Seneca. Seneca didn't just want to teach us to think, he wanted to teach us to live. For him, philosophy wasn't a collection of abstract ideas, it was a daily practice, a workout for the soul. Quote, "It is not that we have too little time, but that we waste a lot of it." End quote. If life isn't short, then the real question becomes, how do we live fully in the time we have? In his letters to Lucilius, Seneca lays out a genuine method for living well, an art of life built on 4 essential pillars. 1. Living mindfully in the present. Quote, "The whole of life belongs to the one who lives consciously." End quote. Most people, according to Seneca, live like sleepwalkers. They breathe, they work, they age, but they never truly live. They are nowhere, neither in the past, nor the future, nor even in the present. Living mindfully means reclaiming your mind. It's about knowing why you act, speak, and think. It's asking yourself, does what I'm doing right now really matter? In our modern world, this is more crucial than ever. We're bombarded by distractions, notifications, endless feeds. Every moment of inattention is an opportunity for someone else to profit. Seneca would say, guard your mind like a treasure. Learn to say no, slow down, stop. This kind of awareness is what underpins modern practices like meditation, deep work, and minimalism. It's not an escape from life, it's a way to fully anchor yourself in it. 2. Clarity of values. Quote, "To live according to reason is to live according to nature." End quote. For Seneca, living according to nature doesn't mean moving to a forest. It means living in alignment with what is just and essential for you. A good life for a Stoic is a life of alignment, where thoughts, words, and actions all point in the same direction. Not the direction of fashion or social expectations, but the direction of your deepest values. Here, Seneca's wisdom resonates with modern thinkers like Naval Ravikant or Steve Jobs. True happiness comes from inner coherence, not external validation. So ask yourself, what truly matters to me? Not what society says you should pursue, but what feels right to your soul. When you clarify your values, you gain a compass. You know where to go, and, more importantly, what to ignore. 3. Friendship and mentorship. Quote, "Choose people whose lives, words, and thoughts please you." End quote. Seneca believed that we cannot grow alone. Wisdom is shared, it flourishes in connection. He believed deeply in the power of example, people whose lives inspire and elevate us simply by being themselves. In his letters to Lucilius, Seneca plays this mentoring role. He invites us all to do the same. Seek the company of those who lift you up and avoid those who drain your energy or indulge in trivial passions. Today, this idea resonates more than ever. Our friends are often digital, our influence circles invisible, but the essence is the same. Surround yourself with people, books, and content that feed your mind. Build your own virtuous circle, those few voices that remind you every day what truly matters. 4. Reflecting on death. Memento mori. Quote, "You fear death, but it's your life you lose in fearing it." End quote. For Seneca, death isn't morbid. It's a compass, a reminder of the urgency of living. We act as if life would last forever. We postpone, delay, tell ourselves later, but later never comes.
Reflecting on death brings you back to what really matters. It makes you realize that everything can end, and it's this fragility that makes every moment precious. Nietzsche would echo this with his famous amor fati, to love one's fate, to embrace life in its entirety, even its end, because death gives meaning to everything else. Quote, "What if every event in your life, even the hardest moments, had a purpose?" Discover how Nietzsche teaches us to embrace our fate, accept life as a whole, and turn every ending into strength. Check out the full video via the link right here or in the description. So, don't run from it. Remember it, not to be afraid, but to live more fully. Conclusion. The art of living according to Seneca isn't a set of rules, it's an attitude. It's choosing clarity over avoidance, coherence over distraction, and presence over fear. Ask yourself, if my life ended tomorrow, would I be proud of how I spent my time? If the answer isn't a clear yes, then, as Seneca would say, start living truly today. Part 4. Connecting Seneca to the modern world. Overconsumption and materialism. Seneca reminds us that true happiness isn't measured by what we own. Modern example? We're constantly bombarded by ads and social media pushing us to always want more. Original quote, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste much of it. Every moment spent chasing things or status is stealing from our life." Practical tip, practice voluntary simplicity, declutter your space, cut down on impulse buying. Digital distractions and lost time. Today, our phones and notifications are modern thieves of life. Seneca's parallel, they are the poorest of men who waste time. Concrete example, endless scrolling on TikTok or Instagram thinking, "I'm relaxing," while precious hours slip away. Practical tip, set screen-free periods, meditate or read to regain control of your attention. The cult of performance and competition. Society values output, likes, and titles. Seneca encourages giving meaning to effort, not just success. Original quote, "Life is long if you know how to use it." Modern example, working 12 hours a day to collect agrees or money without asking if it aligns with our true desires. Practical tip, focus on what you can control and what truly matters to you. General reflection, living slowly in a fast world. Seneca invites us to slow down, savor every moment, and make conscious choices. Modern parallels? Viktor Frankl, finding meaning beyond external constraints. Alan Watts, stop chasing illusions and fully live in the present. How many of your days are truly yours? Seneca's wisdom isn't ancient moralizing, it's a modern urgency. Every choice, every minute matters. Learning to live before we die is the challenge we face today. Conclusion. Learn to live before you die. Key takeaways. Time isn't just something we track with clocks or calendars, it's our real wealth. Every wasted moment is an opportunity lost. Life may feel short, but it can be endlessly rich if we learn to live it fully with awareness and intention. Happiness isn't a promise for the future. It's born in the present, in how we choose to live right here, right now. Begin to live now and count each day as a complete life. Imagine each day as a mini life, a chance to turn the ordinary into extraordinary. How many days have you truly lived, and how many have slipped by, unnoticed, ungrateful, inactive? It's never too late to take back control and make every day a full life. If this perspective inspires you, like the video and drop a comment. What's one small change you can make today to live more fully? Share this video with someone running endlessly without pause. Maybe these words will shift their view of life. Subscribe for weekly explorations of ancient wisdom and practical tools to live better, here and now. See you soon, right here on Deep Life Lessons.